Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Avet Substitute Ship, and I'm still here at the shop working. I wanted to go live last night, but again, too, I was between here and over there and everywhere else doing that. Hold on. Come on. My lives. There you go. And so it was I mean, again, too, it's hard to sit there and, want to do the video and stuff like that. I was doing a lot of, editing on some of the casting videos as well, so I was waiting for this to catch back up. Come on.
Most important part when doing this is
Yeah, trying to get it going is the most important part. Let's get this. Let's see where the chat is. Jaden, John, Daniel. What's up, gents? Hurting. Daniel Garcia. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? All right. So, again, tonight, I could move some stuff over there to make it work for Bobby the Bobber. But I pretty much got this area clean because I was working on doing a lot of weights earlier today, but I already got that kind of sorted. Yeah, I was rocking and rolling. On cleaning a lot of weights and stuff like that. So, yeah. One of the biggest questions I keep getting asked is, how's the fishing? When was the last time I went? And I was like, God, it almost hurts my feelings. But again, too, like I know I'm handling a lot of business, trying to get it done. But we'll have to tell you, I got my coat of cable in my next batch, and we got 10,000 feet of 135-pound coat of cable. That's one of the more popular sizes that we sell of. We use it for our three-way long, three-way short cast in redfish rigs. We also use it for all of our Carolina rigs, for the no roll and the egg. And then we also use it for our snapper leaders. I've done it for alligator gar as well. So it's very nice. But again, too, I think they've improved it because it has a bit more flexibility in it and stuff like that. I want to say the weave looks a little tighter, kind of like the tightline braid or the diamond braid compared to the Cortland or the tightline. So for cable, it looks better. I don't know, it just does. Mono or the hollow core, I wouldn't say I would like it, but it's working. John Duley says, "Happy heavenly birthday to his father." Happy heavenly birthday to his father, for sure. Right tap is here. Yes, sir. Got to get them thumbs up on the videos. I see a lot of people are being proactive and they hard life. Hard life. Okay, no answer. I just put that on the charger so it don't keep telling me low battery. But what I'm going to do is I'm doing casting leaders for the redfish rigs. I'll be using my A-dot circle hooks. Yep, very nice circle hooks. I've caught Jack Crevalles with these. I've caught redfish, caught shark, snapper. I've got all kinds of fish with these hooks right here. They work really well. I don't think it has to do anything with the color. It just happens to be with the fishing I was doing at the time for it. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, bro? Shit, I got a job. Hardly ever free time, but I got a job. Yeah. What's up, boss? How's the family doing? How's everybody recovering? Everybody still on the mend? Dang, we miss you on the channel, boss. I know it's kind of hard with everything you got going, boss. So, yeah. And actually, I need to order me some more of the beard. I don't want to do the beard butter. I want to do the other one, the beard oil, where it actually stays liquid. I like that one better. I think it's just easier for me to work with. Oh, awesome. That'd be awesome, Jacob. Hell yeah. Get Mr. Jack of Leatherworks on the channel tonight. I'm excited. That'd be awesome. Well, I'll send you the link, and when you're ready, just join. All right. So I went ahead and sent Jack of Leatherworks a link to join our channel tonight. Freaking allergies, man. And he'll join whenever he can. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm adding, like I said, the hook sections here. I'm using the 1.0 double mini sleeves. They're extra long for my attachment points. So that way I don't have to work with the 1.0s and attaching two sleeves at one time. So also, too, I need to see what it says. I hate pop-ups like this. Turn off. And they stay up there all the way up until you actually manually have to shut it off. It annoys the hell out of me. Yep, special guest appearance. Well, while he's doing that, what I can do is go and get everybody's name into the drawing that is currently in there. I know we had a few guys send their funds through the sale earlier. And so, what we're saying. I've said quite a few things, Wes. I don't know which part you were referring to. Yes, sir. Dusty nailed it. Don't forget to like, add, and subscribe. Most definitely. One of my workers, he left in the morning, and I was crimping a whole bunch of stuff, and came in the afternoon and saw everything. That he goes, man, your hands must have some serious callus. So it's like, yeah. I showed him where I got the blister underneath the callus, and he was like, dude, I didn't even think that was possible. I said, I didn't think so either, but yeah, if I'm gonna destroy something, I definitely will. Calluses don't stand a chance with me either. So, next Wednesday, Dusty's going to S.P.I. All right, so Whiskey One. On the last one for 660, and then I believe, whose name did I draw for the $20 one then? Yeah, for today, somebody gets a bonus of their name on there, but normally I thought I normally fill out the paperwork, but it looks like it's not there. I guess I didn't do it. Or did I I'm all trying to keep up with everybody's comments over here. So Toby was on the last one on January 17th. I'm talking about the one from this Friday where Whiskey won 660. Wasn't it Dusty? The only reason I'm asking is because I got a ticket for Dusty up here. And I don't store tickets up here unless it has to do something with the drawing. What's up, boss?
What's going on, man?
Another day in paradise. How you doing?
Wore out.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. Daniel's still being stubborn, won't walk on his leg, little turd. He's milking the crap out of it, let me tell you.
It's probably because he likes that nurse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh man.
Pretty good. She just had her 1 week checkup or whatever after surgery and stuff. So everything's good.
You're coming in and out like I hear you clearly and then you fade out, and then I hear you clearly and you fade out.
I don't know what to tell you.
Sound good there.
Yeah, but she had her one week appointment checkup, and everything looked great. Everything sounded great. The doctor couldn't hear any murmurs or nothing.
That's good. Good. Prayers are working. The prayers are working. Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
if anybody doesn't believe in prayers, they're fooling themselves, because I've had several answers through these last month and a half. Let me tell you.
Ah, man, I bet. Yeah, see, so I guess it's not just me. It does sound muffled a little bit. So, are y'all sure I didn't? Are y'all sure I didn't do a second chance winning? I could have swore I did. Let me see. I'll start another one. See if I can go back and. Because I'm trying to start today's fire drawing, but since I know we went over $500, the whiskey won 660 on Friday. I should have a secondary name, and I see a ticket for Dusty here, and I think it's Dusty, but
Yeah, I think you did the reels.
mm,
I don't know if you picked another one, but hey, you want to see something cool?
yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to run back to that video real quick and just see if I can find it real quick. I saw the cup. I was about to ask you about that. Did you have that done up, or did somebody do that for you?
Somebody made it for me,
Wow.
and it's everybody in the beer community.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Jack, and then what's up, Sharkotic? He just sent me a text. I don't know if he'll be able to be on, but yeah, he's on there. So let me go back to the live from Friday. Skip to the end real quick and see if I did do it. I thought I drew somebody. I just don't want somebody to miss out on $20 for today's fire drawing. You know what I mean? By a mistake of mine. Because yes, I was tired. It was a crazy, hectic week for us last week, and it's kind of simmering down now. But uh, I just
what's
I
up,
don't want to
Raj?
miss an opportunity. Huh?
Oh, Raj is in the chat now.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Sharkotic? How you doing, boss? Let's see.
Damn, I need more tea.
Dang it. Are both of us buffering, or is it just Jacob? Because I mean, I hear you loud and clear now. I just didn't know if it was. Okay, so there's that. There's the reels. There's that. I'm still in the reel side. There's the line. There's that. I'm on the reels. I guess I didn't do the second chance pull, but why do I have Dusty's name up here on my counter?
Because he won.
No, we did a Wheel of Doom last week. So
Well, no, I don't really.
I don't know. I don't see me going to the box for anything. I started talking about the reels and the rods and some other stuff, and I sat back down at my bench. I don't.
Yeah. So I've got to ask, since I haven't been on here with you, how the hell has everybody's fishing been going so far?
Bouncing. I'm working on order. It could be that. I don't know. Dusty. I'm letting it play from where the winner was right there, man. Narcotic, bro. He's been the last 4 or 5 drawings. Narcotic is either above or below the winner on all of them for like the last 4 or 5 through there. It's been like right there, like just one more click and it'd have been him. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty crazy. All right, well, let me go and get this started because either way, I need to get it started, but I will figure it out. If I didn't draw nobody from the second chance box, I will get it done today. Um, but I'll go and at least get it, the date and everything started so that way get that set up and stuff. So, but I'm just glad to hear everybody's on the mend and like, it's all good news, good recovery because sometimes even after surgery, the body can reject whatever they were doing to improve it and it just go to directly the opposite. So I'm just glad it's not that. So, yeah.
Well, you know how I've always said, and of course you've always said it, and our parents always told us that God works in mysterious ways, right?
Amen to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, before Terry was, and I've got to tell you this story because it just, I actually teared up and cried on this. Um, I got a plaque necklace so I could hold Terry's wedding rings on my necklace while he was in the hospital and going through surgery. Okay. So, is that you got a fan near?
The what?
Do you have a fan near your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, all
And
right. That's what that was.
yeah, but it's about 5 feet away. I just have some kind of air current going through there, so that
Yeah,
way, yeah, it doesn't really affect
I
it
can
too much.
I can only hear it every once in a while.
Okay.
So, but anyway, so the whole time that Terry's been in, I've had this necklace with the cross on it that I bought at the gift shop at the Midland Hospital where she first was. So, and I put her rings on that necklace. So whenever I was feeling, really crap, I reached up and I held that cross with her with the wedding ring.
Mm.
So she got these surgery. She got moved over to the 1970s penitentiary hall, I swear.
Okay, real quick. Yeah, so I think your audio is messing up because that's why I'm completely not moving here because you get loud and then you get real quiet, 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 and then you get loud again, and it's like it's intermittent. It's coming in and out of there. So that's why I'm like intently listening to what's going on because I don't want to miss what you're saying.
All right. My audio's cutting out. I don't know why I've got 4 bars on this damn thing. I don't know.
Is your phone hot?
No.
Like, does it feel warm at all?
No.
Hmm.
Oh. So, well, if everybody could hear, I'll just go ahead and just, you know, uh, she gets over into the rehab wing, okay? And then I get the roommate. She's sharing a room over there. This audio really sucks because I just picked up on that.
Yeah, you get like so muffled, like I could barely hear you. and then it gets real clear, and then it. What if we get off the channel real quick and then get back into it, or is
Yeah,
that a headset? One of the two.
let me do that. So let's see what happens.
Okay, all right. I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story so bad. So let's see. Let's get him. He's getting off real quick. Let me do that. Let me see. Hold on. No. Okay. All right. My allergies are kicking butt. So, okay, it looks like I didn't pick anybody. I never saw where it went over there. So what I'll do is I'll go and select somebody for today just to make sure. And we'll do that real quick while we're waiting for Jacked Up Leatherworks to get back over here. So but I'll give you a little display of what's going on here. So there's Bobby the Bobber. These are 1/8 gauge wire that we started cutting for a lot of surf weights. These are 4-pound cannonballs that are going for an order. There's a 3-pounder right there. That's 25 pounds of half-ounce pairs, 100 pounds of 1-ounce pyramid, 100 pounds of 1-ounce pyramid, 2-ounce egg weights, 2-ounce pyramids, 50 pounds of 1-ounce pairs, 35 pounds of 2-ounce claws. There's, I think it's 100 pounds of 2-ounce pyramid between here and here. And there's 3-ounce pyramid there and more 3-ounce or 4-ounce pyramid there. I think it's 30 pounds of 3s and 60 pounds of 4s. So, yeah. Oh, you ought to see, we got a 6-pounder right here. Or is that an 8? No, that's a 6. That's a 6. But we have 8-pounders and 10-pounders too. There's a 5 right there. Yep. So, my 3-pound surf weight. It's there. The tank. The tank. Alright, so, got this over here.
Okay, can you hear me a little better?
Oh, way better. Way better.
Okay.
Real quick.
Good.
No, I thought you're not punished. I thought it turned it around. So we're gonna select the name real quick for tonight's fire drawing for the winner. The winner. First ticket to pop out.
Oh, there it is. Oh, never mind.
I think one kind of fell out of there. Yeah, it did. Look. The one that's right
Probably
there. You see
several
that
of
one?
them.
Right there.
Okay. You're gonna dump all them tickets.
I don't remember who C was.
Curtis.
Oh yeah, for Curtis and Amy. Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's right. That's right. So Curtis has $20 for tonight's fire drawing. Roger that. Awesome. Okay, so now that I left my. Did I take my notepad over there? Yes, I did. Hold on, give me a second before you start your story, Bob.
Here, I'm gonna have to blind everybody because I can't wear this damn thing with my hat on. Damn it. Forgot to get tea. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, that's good. I'm getting tea.
All right, so we got Curtis for $20 for tonight's fire drawing. And I think somebody has already paid through
What's up, Luciano?
Zelle.
What's up,
We
Dave?
have Dusty Arrington. Yeah. Jaime.
Would you believe I had somebody actually ask me what I was doing with that jar or that glass gallon jug on my tailgate the other day?
But
And
you
I
tell
looked
him.
at him. I says, "You've never made sun tea?" And he's like, "What?" I said, "Sun tea." He says, "Well, you put the tea bags in the gallon jug, you leave it outside, and the sun bakes it basically. The light, you know." And they're like, "No, I've never done that." I says, "Try it." Says it tastes way better than it when you boil in water.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The only bad thing about it is the bigger pickle jars that we used to make them in, you can't find them anymore. They have the smaller pickle jars now, and it just,
Yep.
I don't know. I guess it just us being like retarded picky. To me, it don't taste the same.
It's got to have that. It's got to have that pickle tinge to it, you know.
Well, I'm pretty sure the pickle taste is long gone. I'm just saying, like, the only pickle jars now that I can find are about like this big. They're big, but
Uh-huh.
they're not the big robust ones that we had to hold like this as kids, you know. So
Oh yeah, almost took two kids to carry it in the house.
yeah, yeah. And you saw them all over everybody's porches through the neighborhood. Like you live across and everybody's cooking tea.
Dude, I could remember growing up as a kid. There, I mean, the whole neighborhood, the area of the ranch where I was at, there was always tea out on the front porch with cups, and you could stop at anybody's house, and if you were thirsty, you could go up and get a glass of tea.
That sounds so delicious right now. Like really, 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 really delicious right now.
Oh my gosh, 4 pounds of sugar? Are you out of your damn mind? Ugh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Well, you need to hurry up and tell a story.
Okay, hang on.
Do you want to do Bluey night? Or do you want to do Superman?
Oh.
Huh?
Superman night, or the Bluey night, is on the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, it's the 5th.
Yeah.
I can get 4 lawn tickets at $18 a piece.
Bluey?
No guarantee they'll need them, but it's Bluey
Yeah.
night. You have to pay. There's nothing on there that says for the $35 photo op.
So that 35 must be separate.
It says with your ticket, but there's nothing on here that says photo op.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
But the lawn tickets are running out. So
I remember a lot of sugar.
Well, let's just, I
remember
guess,
that.
just,
Yeah.
let's do the Superman.
I don't know if it was 4
it
pounds of
doesn't
sugar,
say
but it was pretty
anything
close.
about being
Pretty
Bluey
close.
night.
Yeah.
Can you do a video and
Bluey.
pull in Burning Shark SHA reel on your channel because I was going to have you
tickets,
fill my
lawn
reel with
skiing.
100-pound hollow core braid.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
There's nothing
What's
in
a
here
Burning
for
Shark
photo op.
SHA 40?
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
get the tickets if we can't afford to pay an extra $70 just for photos
Yeah.
They're onto route again.
if it's not included.
Let's just do the Superman night then.
So,
Sorry.
That's all right.
why
That'd be
couldn't
pretty
you
cool.
use your reel
I
your
would've worn my
600
boots.
rod before again?
Yeah, even when I pull up,
Oh, so real quick, we got
well, none
Curtis
of
for
these say
20,
what the theme is.
Dusty for 30,
But when I click
Jaime for
on
10,
started July
Night Hunter
5th,
for 10, Daniel Garcia for 30,
how many tickets?
and Kruger Automotive for 20. So that is where we're at, guys.
See, it's just there's nothing that says it's Bluey night.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just do the office.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's all right.
so
That would've
I
been very
very,
cool.
very rarely check Instagram. The same thing with TikTok,
And then if for some reason
Messenger, and all of that. Like,
she
I
didn't
might check
have
once a month.
airtime, and
Yeah.
he was bored at the
The best
last
way is
one.
to send our email
I
through
thought you'd like to do the
teamwheeldrive1@gmail.com.
Yeah.
If
I'll
one
work
of my
Superman.
Blue Wrenchers could put the
And
email
then I
there
have a
for
baseball, but I
that,
don't want to make any money.
or you can call the shop, one of the two.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I like baseball.
Oh. Ooh.
Right.
Yes.
because I'm with the best.
Okay, knucklehead.
Well, I was giving everybody Whiskey River or Whiskey Warrior, sorry, for 20.
Whiskey River.
Yeah,
What do you got on your mind?
some whiskey. Yep. All right, and Jaime wants 2 liters. Okay, I got your text, Jaime, on that. I will do that after the video. Reels, got that. Yes. God, I got a lot of back and forth conversations that I'm checking on. Kruger. I also got Kruger Automotive. Oh, man. Okay, rotors, minor C's. I got a couple freed up. All right. And Kruger, I got your text about the rollers. I'll have to get the rod here so I know which sizes to order. It's either that or if you can find a local tackle shop in your area and see if they have it there. That'd be the only 2 ways. I really, on stuff like that, I have to have somebody walk it into the shop and have them actually size them up there. There's not really an area that I can go and research to find out which size they are and stuff like that. So, all right, boss. So I want to hear the story. You have me foaming at the mouth over here.
Okay, so I don't know what you heard, so I'll just start over. So I bought a necklace at the Midland Hospital it was a cross necklace, and I bought it just to hold Terry's wedding rings. That way she didn't have to worry about her finger swelling up or anything else. So I wore them the whole time she was in the hospital until she got over to the rehab area. So, and I don't wear necklaces. I don't wear rings. Nothing. Okay. I wore that necklace for a whole month. Okay. Never took it off. Didn't take it off for shower. I didn't take it off for sleeping. I mean, it was on me and it stayed there. So we got over to the rehab part of the hospital. Is that fan? Holy crap.
Can you? No, I think it's that fan. Look, hold on. I think it's the other one. My fridge. I bet you that's the one you're hearing.
Probably. I don't know. So, can you still hear me? No, you can't.
All right. So can you still hear the fridge or the fan?
No, and it only it's like every once in a while. It's not like constant. So I don't know. But
Yeah, no, that's a really, really old fridge, but it works really well. Like a lot of times, some of the drinks are froze.
probably got the old R12 in
it. I don't know, but it sometimes it gets loud, and that's kind of one of the things I have to disconnect it when I'm live on video because this phone will pick it up and it's probably 15 feet away from the camera. So
oh yeah. Oh yeah, the old ones actually work. You can hear them work.
Yeah. 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 All right. So you got
So
the necklace with the rings. You haven't taken it off in over a month. She's now being moved to the
the
physical
rehab
therapy.
area.
Okay.
Yeah. So get over there and got her situated in her room and everything, and she has a roommate. So over there, there's 2 beds to a room. So, and she got to know her neighbor, if you want to call it that. Pretty good. I mean, always, she was always real nice to Terry and everything else. And, when you're that close to somebody, you kind of can't help but kind of eavesdrop, with conversations. But one particular day, we were sitting there, and I was just sitting there talking to Terry, and I went out. I told her, I says, "I'll be right back." I went outside, had a cigarette, and it just the whole time I was out there, something was trying to tell me something, and when I came back up, she wasn't really crying. She was just kind of to herself or whatever, and she said something, and I was like, that's what I'm supposed to do. I walked over and I kind of opened up her curtain just a little bit. I says, "Ma'am," says, "do you mind if I come in and talk to you?" And she says, "Sure." So I went in there and I says, "I don't know the whole story of why you're in here or what's going on." I says, "But I have felt compelled, and I've almost kind of felt like God was talking to me." And I says, "I know your faith is shaking just a little bit." So took my necklace off, took the rings off. Okay, put the rings in my pocket, and I put the cross in her hand. I told her, I says, "I have a feeling that God told me to buy this a month ago because he knew I was going to need it." He goes, "But more importantly, you were going to need it." He says, "Don't lose your faith." He says, "He hasn't given up on you, otherwise you wouldn't be here." And she just starts bawling. And every morning that I was there, we said prayer.
That is awesome. Wow. So
Yeah.
was she still there when y'all got released from there and stuff like that?
Yeah, she was still in there. But get this. She had been in there. I forgot. She told us how long she'd been in there. About 3 days before we left the hospital, they came in and they said, "Hey," says, "there's been an opening. We're going to actually get your surgery done."
Wow.
Yeah. Now tell me that prayer don't work.
I know it does. I know it does. Bro, I have talked with so many people and just and the power of prayer is something that you believe in or you don't. And it's amazing when if you just have a little faith, even just a smidgen of faith, and you allow somebody to pray with you or pray for you and you accept it, for that split second, it's just the amazing amount of power that you can feel compared to
Mm-hmm.
like when you actually like just let it just take over. And um, one of the
Yeah.
last times I was at church that I truly felt it. I don't know if I told you all this story or not, but I went to church and I was actually there by myself because me and my wife had a disagreement or something like that, and so I ended up going to church by myself that morning. And I was praying, but I see like two seats over. Those 2 seats over. There was I don't remember if it was a lady holding a baby girl or a man holding a baby girl, but I'm sitting there and you know, there was the time when you can pray, you pray yourself or you can pray with whatever they're praying. And normally I pray with when they tell us to stand up and bow your heads, they'll start praying on whatever they feel they need to say or whatever they're being told to say. And at the same time, I'm adding in my prayer on top of it, you know, adding in all those that I want to pray
Mm-hmm.
for, and, you know, and for my forgiveness and my redemption and everything else. And I feel a hand come on my shoulder and grip me like this. And it was like it was firm. It wasn't light. It wasn't like a gasp of air or something like that. It was a firm just grip on my shoulder. And and so I'm sitting there and I let it for a second, but I had to see who was touching me. And I opened my eyes and there's nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
So I closed my eyes and I said, "Thank you, thank you." Like I mean, you know, I kind of went on with my. I
Okay.
don't remember the exact verbiage from that point on, but I do remember I stayed there a good minute. Like just I
Yep.
wanted to feel it again. Like I wanted to feel the power of his grace over me or whatever it may be. Well, you know, if there was something that I need to repent on or something like that, you know, and I'm telling you, yes, if you just give it, you just give it a chance. It's amazing the amount that it can do, and to have something like that you realize you were placed in somebody's life for some reason is a
Mm-hmm.
huge. It is a huge one when you don't know why, you don't know, you can't explain it, but you're there and you're there for a reason and you know it, and
Yep.
that is the true blessing right there. Those are the ones I love. I love when something comes up and I'll tell them straight out. That's why I'm
Okay.
here. Like this is it. Like
Yeah, Peterbilt, I agree with you. Definitely. I've got something else for you. When she was still in Midland before she got transferred to university, there was, I think it was like 2 days or whatever, 2 days or a day before that she was getting transferred. I was on my way home and I was angry. I was not in the right mind, and I was mad, and I just kind of screamed out, saying, I need to know, what's going to happen. I mean, are we doing the right thing by doing this? And, you know, I was angry, and I was saying this angry at God, and, I repented for it later on, but, you know, I just told him, I says, I just need a sign that she's going to be okay and she is going to be able to get this surgery. You know, by the time when I pulled up in the driveway, Terry called me and says a bed has opened up. They're going to be taking me down tomorrow.
nice.
So, and I don't really mean to turn this into Sunday school or Sunday sermon, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really care what you think. So, anyways, for that, I don't care if you're angry, you're happy, but always talk to God, and He will always answer your prayers, whether they're immediate or they're just down the road. Just talk to Him.
And yes, and don't ever apologize for bringing up God's name in our conversations. anybody at any time can thank God and on my channel, please. And if you want to share a prayer, please, like it. Don't ever feel that we're not those type of people here because we are, and I truly feel it through the channel so many times, guys. Like I said, without y'all, you know, and obviously the man above, he put us all in this circle for a reason. You know, we may not be able to be in each other's houses at the same time, but technically we are, just like he is. If we just open the door, open our hearts, our
Mm-hmm.
minds, and our eyes to his work, they are there. So yes. And I was so excited when you were gonna share the testimony, bro. Like I was like, hold on, like yes, oh by all means, I love it. And then actually talking about this, I talked to Raj Sharkotic, and he talked to his buddy that had the nose cancer that was going to cause him to lose all of his nose. And I asked him if he would be willing to share his testimony. So as soon as he is, I think he was sick this week or whatever, so that's why we couldn't really meet. Um, but yes, he has also agreed to come on our channel. So as soon as we can get that to happen, we're going to bring him so he can share his testimony on here as well. Because
Nice.
I remember when Shark was first
Hey,
talking
Zach.
about it, I was like, dude, maybe you need anybody that tells me any kind of problem, I refer them to my church. And honestly, it's because it's the first church that I've ever been into where I feel like I am talking or he's listening or I'm able to listen to his word in the way it's supposed to be. And I do have to say too, maybe he's drawn it out in crayon for me, but I do appreciate that he is like, because I mean, I've been to a
Yeah.
lot of churches. I've been to a lot of churches, and I've never really understood the word. So yes, no, yeah. So I always tell people, come check it out. Whatever is ailing them, whether it's financial, whether it's health, whether it's family, whether it's just them and their own thoughts. You know what I mean? I always tell them, go to the church. Go talk to these pastors. Like there's a lot of blessings there and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that too. So
What's up, fat cat?
yeah, fat cat. Yeah.
Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah,
And then,
I have, okay, because I've been baptized when I was teenager or so, and it felt right, but it just didn't feel like it was there, you know.
mhm.
I have actually felt like I was like rebaptized this month without actually being baptized. If that makes any sense to you, then it's like it was finally right, you know.
It may not be a baptism, but it may be that you have finally unlocked the door that probably was blocking him for a while, and that you
Probably
have finally
just
let him,
fully accepted him.
yes, into your heart, your mind,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And now you'll start to see like all his works. Like it'll be like, wow, like it's been there the whole time in so many different areas of your life, and it's just it's amazing when you see it, you feel it, and you're like. And sometimes you want to say like that, now you're just showing off kind of deal, but
well, no, and I don't even look at it as showing off. It's like, I mean, I guess it's a good show off. It's, to me, it's just it is it's amazing. It really is.
oh,
And I don't know, a couple of days ago when I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I was trying to tell him the story or whatever, and he was just like, "Oh, that's hogwash or whatever else." And I actually haven't heard from him since.
mm.
He's still alive. I mean, he's still posting on Facebook and everything else. He hasn't messaged me. He hasn't said anything to me. So it's like, okay, he's actually showing me the people that need to be in my life and the people that don't need to be in my life.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
Exactly. Yes, that is a big one right there. Uh, I don't know
definitely
how to kind of,
Luciano.
and I think it was Luciano that says the mustard seed. Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Getting back into the channel over here. Somehow I exited it completely out of it. Didn't even realize I did. So, the, man, God, bro, that warms my heart to hear that.
Dude,
That
it gave me goosebumps. I mean, the little hair I have on the back of my neck was standing straight up. I mean, that type of feeling is what it felt like. And
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, that is
exactly,
awesome.
Luciano, not a real friend.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt for that. You know, and I have friends that we have disagreements with, and you know, they see, you know, like political views are completely different from mine and stuff like that, and you know, I sit there and I'll explain why I believe what I believe and stuff like that. And but the one thing that we always have in common is like, you know, thank you Jesus, and you know, thank you. Like, there's never
Yeah.
any doubt in between our conversations that we're on the same page on that. And so I know that no matter which way you look, which way you turn, as long as you have God on your mind and in your heart, you'll be able to work with whoever you're working with. You know what I mean? So uh, that's one of the things I do love about it. Yeah. I'm sorry, but what about the back?
Shut up, fat cat. I got little back there.
Oh, talking about that, I was at Tightline Braids shop. When was it? Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday night because I made the delivery Friday morning. Then I had to drive all the way back. So when Roger was on the other night, like he literally was talking. I was there Thursday night. Friday morning, I left his house, and then Friday afternoon, I had him live on the channel, and he's at his house. I'm over here at the shop. Um, but while I was at Tightline Braid, he was talking about how much static electricity is built up between the machines and stuff like that. Um, casting and then crack off and throw talk about. Oh, I thought you that you lost the tip of your rod. That's why I was saying. I didn't know. You know, they come off all the time, but if you catch it back, put it back on, keep fishing. Like there ain't nothing wrong with it. So unless it completely breaks off, then yeah, obviously. So.
Take it easy, Luciano.
Luciano, you have a good one, boss. And yep, sorry, we got totally sidetracked. But we are doing a fire drawing tonight. We are a little over $100. We're at 20, 40, 60, 90, 100. And, we're at $140 right now. We have not decided if we're going to do Bobby the Bobber or the Wheel of Doom, to tell you all the truth, because I've got a lot of weights over there and I'd have to kind of box them up and move them out of the way and stuff like that. So, um, but if y'all are in the fire drawing tonight, let me know which one y'all would like to do. But obviously, we got to get over 200 at minimum. You know what I mean? That way we can at least do that. Um, I'm kind of excited on that. Oh, okay. So you did lose the tip, but they're resending you another one. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Kind of reminds me of that one of the times we just got to the dang beach, and I had that blue LX that I had. First cast with it out there on the beach and it was one of your drop leaders and everything, and I wound back, and it was probably a couple weeks after you showed me how to cast that 10-foot rod with a big leader on there,
Uh,
and man, I sat there and did that, and I just launched that sucker out, and next thing you know, I hear this pop, and I'm like, oh crap. And you just see this leader, the bait, and some line just keep sailing and sailing and sailing. And I'm like, well, I wish that was still attached because that'd be a pretty damn far cast.
that's where I wanted to land. That's where I wanted to land. Hey, we got Skipjack Cindy in the house. What's up, Ty? Fly tying with Nimby. How you doing? Yeah,
Hey,
I've been
Cindy.
catching. I've been catching a few of Cindy's videos, like in between going to the house or whatever, and as I'm driving to the house, I'll normally chime in and stuff like that. So, yeah, yeah. Oh man,
Damn.
yeah. So, again, guys,
Oh,
we're either going to do the Wheel of Doom or Bobby the Bobber for tonight's fire drawing. I need to figure out how much we're at, but I think the Wheel of Doom would be easy for me. But again, too, if you have bought a ticket for tonight's drawing, give me a Wheel of Doom or a Bobby the Bobber so I can put that by your name and we'll see which way we go. So,
Ow.
working in the heat, Skipjack? Every time I normally saw y'all were always freezing over there. So I figured it might be a good thing.
How you doing, Cindy?
Okay. Night Hunter says Bobby. Okay. Night Hunter's got
Wheel.
B. We got Wheel for Roger. Okay. And Daniel says Wheel. All right. The fire is, we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 60, 70, 80. We're at 180. Sarcotic is throwing a 50 match. So if anybody does 50, he will match it with 50. So that'll put us up to 200 and something right there. Anybody down for that one? John Dooley,
Ugh.
Whiskey Warrior says wheel. Okay. Gotta say hi and drop like a.
Gotta hit
Well,
the
you
Zach.
have a
All
good
right,
one.
Cindy. You have a good night.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
If y'all like some live Wednesday fishing action, go check out Skipjack Cindy. They normally are tearing it up on their channel. So yeah. Let's see. All right,
She is,
so
Cindy. She's doing really good.
Night Hunter, Roger, Daniel Garcia, John Darnell says Bobby. And I think I missed John Darnell's buy-in. I'm pretty sure I did.
Hi, Amy. Good night.
Night, Amy. Amy, just a heads up. I don't know if Curtis is locked up in the closet or whatever, but he won $20 for tonight's fire drawing through our second chance winnings since we went over $500. So he's on there, and since y'all are on there, do y'all want us to do the Wheel of Doom or the Bobby the Bobber for y'all's deal on here? Right now, we got 3 for Wheel of Doom and 1 for Bobby with the people that have voted out of here. Hurton, if you're still here, we need a vote from you, Kruger Automotive, Jaime, Dusty, and Curtis.
That splinter hurt.
John Darnell, and he wants Bobby right there. So that's 3-2. And what splinter hurt? What happened?
Oh, I pulled a splinter out of my foot.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to go cry now. Sturgeon says wheel.
Sturgeon says wheel. Got that. And then I'm texting Kruger right now and Jaime to see if I can get them to answer. I remember one time I had a fisheye form on my finger, and man, it kept like my finger just felt like swollen, like it was just under a lot of pressure. And it was like that for weeks and weeks. I couldn't get it to I couldn't find anything. And then I finally I just pulled the hard skin back like that, and I went like this, and phew, and it was a horn of a fish, shrimp, a fish horn. And it came out, and it was a good about half an inch thick, half an inch long. That was into my finger. And man, and as soon as it came out, like all the pressure just went down. I was just like, wow. So, no, I don't think anybody has matched it yet. Right there.
Good night, Amy.
Okay.
Ugh, whiskey. No. Besides, I can't lick my foot. I'm not that bendy. Be lucky if I get it up past my knee. Did you check your text?
I'm checking it right now. I'm trying to understand
Okay.
what's being said, but
I know whiskey.
all right. So Jaime says Bobby. So that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4 for Wheel of Doom, 3 for Bobby. Anybody else?
I know 900. Yeah, I know. I need to resand and reseal this.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was off your
icing
floor?
it.
It was off your
No,
floor?
it was off of my desk on the bottom
Oh, wow.
bottom
Okay.
shelf. So, but yeah, I don't have my shoes on, so which is dumb, especially
All
in
right.
here.
So, um,
Krieger says Wheeler Doom.
Kruger says Wheel of Doom. All right. So that leaves Dusty. Has Dusty? Let me see if he's going to respond. All right. So, and just got a text back. Curtis is donating his spot to somebody on the channel. So, how can I give this ticket away?
Okay. Let's see. Whiskey. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do if you want, because I had that same problem. You get the grinding dust and everything else, or the sawdust, and it. Okay, by the time you get to work, that oil should be out of your beard or soaked into your beard to where when you go like this, your hand comes off dry and you don't see the oil. Okay. If you do that when you get to work, that means you have too much oil in your goatee. Okay. It takes very little to nourish your beard. If it doesn't soak up 10 or 5 to 10 minutes after you apply it, you got too much in there.
So, if you accidentally put too much, what do you do? Leave it in there, or I like Rogers. I like Rogers. Um, pull a second name. Think we'll do that. Let's go do that. Okay, cool. That's probably the fairest way because it's all from the second chance, anyways. So we'll draw somebody else. Let's see.
No, Raj, nobody's. I don't think I've seen anybody put a 50 up to match yours. So
Well, that's a heads up, guys. There's $50 bonus right there. Sharkotic's willing to match somebody's 50. So
you bet, whiskey, not a problem.
whoop,
And
there it goes.
whiskey, if it's just if you just have a goatee, you almost probably just use say half a dropper if it comes with a dropper. If not, maybe the size of a nickel in the palm of your hand. That's about all you would need basically with a goatee, because your oil is for your skin under your beard. Okay, once you got it on your skin and everything, then comb it through the rest of your goatee or your beard. What's up, Roger?
All right, so Voodoo got the 20 from Curtis. I'm gonna let Voodoo know that he's got into the winnings tonight. And Uber, I got your $20 as well. And we are sitting at 1, 2, 3 for Bobby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for whiskey. Or for Willa Doom. Willa Doom. Yeah.
Oh, that is known that is known on the True North channel as Dirty Shirts Croc Guy. So they're actually going to be they're supposed to be having a from Fatheads, they're supposed to be having a full size one at the World's Beer Championship on the 4th of July. Here you go. For all you Taco Bell fans.
Wow. Nice. All right. So, Uber, do you want Willa Doom or Bobby the Bobber? Right now we're at 5-3. 5 for Will. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 for Willa Doom and 1 for Bobby.
Night Hunter, I've done that before. Go to step on a nail that actually goes in between your toes.
Roger, I always come up with the great ideas. You're a good guy, Roger. You're a good guy. So we started at 9:30. We'll give it another 30 minutes, guys. Another 30 minutes. And we're just a heads up, Sharkotic is throwing in another 50. If someone will be willing to match a 50, he'll put in 50. So right now we're sitting at 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We're at $190. That didn't sound too good. Let's
What?
see. It sounded like you were hurting about something. All I heard was,
You didn't hear that? That was my knee popping.
Oh, wow. I thought it was you tapping on the table with something.
I wish I was tapping on the table with something.
It sounded like a credit card hitting the table. Bro, you might need to throw some WD-40 on that knee, man.
I might have to. Because that doesn't feel good right now.
Oh, man. $10 for the fire. All right. I'll add 10 more for whiskey right there. Grab a pile of woods. I must have stepped on it while I was hunting. Dang, that sucks. Oh, to hit the 200 right on whiskey. I got you. All right. So whiskey right there.
Old age. Shut up, fat cat.
All right. Hey, Uber, do you want Bobby the Bobber or you want Wheel of Doom? Right now it's 5-3.
I'm not old. Although I feel it sometimes.
What is it? I was watching Terminator Genesis a little while ago, where he goes, I'm not obsolete. Just what was he saying? God, he kept saying that. Right now, when you said that, I was just thinking. I wanted to finish his sentence and say that. What
You feel the
what
love, fat cat?
Some PB Black. Hey, that'll really work because it'll get into all that rusted stuff in there.
You're funny.
Make it penetrate.
You're
in
real
there.
funny.
Oh man.
Jerk.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I feel loved. Fat cat. I don't feel loved on this channel. Oh man. Let's see. Whiskey. Yeah. That's 20, 40, 60.
Oh well, see, now I
80,
can't complain
20,
about being old fat cat then. So
40, 60,
you're older than I am,
220. Okay.
you old bastard.
I am so glad I'm not in my 50s. I'm just saying, like, y'all are old.
Yeah, well, my body feels like I'm in my damn 50s. Let me tell you.
No, what was I gonna say? My mind says I'm 12, but my body says I was born in the Middle Ages.
Right?
No, Uber. Do you want Bobby the Bobber or Wheel of Doom? We're taking a vote tonight to see which way we're gonna go on how we're gonna draw tonight's winner. So, wow, at 39. Wow,
I got you beat there. I was in my 20s.
Jeebus. Let's see. Give me like 5 minutes before you close. All right, Sharkotic. Let's see. It only gets better. Roger, right? Roger's aging like a fine wine over here, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm aging like milk.
I didn't know whether to laugh or go.
Because it'll make you do both.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Wow. Oh, man. See your 20s and raise you 7 cents. Oh,
You got
Jesus.
me.
Oh, wow. Golly, that is
Luckily, I don't
insane.
have any stents in, so.
Wow, that's crazy. Uber. Is it Uber? Uber, you haven't voted yet. Do you want Bobby the
Ugh.
Bobber or the Will of Doom? Right now, like I said, it's 5-3. And Roger wants 50 for store credit to match for Sharkotic, so that'll take us up another 100. Awesome.
There you go, Raj. Somebody matched you.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Oops, Sharkotic says Bobby. He wants to see you work out.
Okay, so whiskey. Oh no, Roger. Roger guards up for 50. 50.
Yeah, 2 knee surgeries. I don't know how many broken bones. I quit counting. Uber says Bobber.
Okay, Uber says Bobby. Whiskey is doing wheel. Roger's doing wheel. Sharkotic says Bobby. So that now puts the vote from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Bobby. And then Will of Doom. Oh no, for Will, sorry, that's Will is 7. Bobby has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Yeah, Uber, I got you down for Bobby. Sharkata, I got you down for Bobby. But if you've already voted for Will of Doom or Bobby, I've already got you there. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of keeping track of who's there. And if you rebuy in, then your original vote will carry over and you'll get the same vote in. So you don't have to keep reminding me. What's next with Cody? Doom will. Well, the vote's only counting for the guys that are in the fire drawing, guys. So Right now we're at 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 310. We're at 310 right now, guys. 310, and we're still going. We got 22 minutes. We're at 22 minutes, yes. Mm-mm. Let's see.
Oh,
Well, you know, there is some stuff you could take for the full of crap portion there, Fat Cat, right? Might have to take a lot because you probably got quite a bit built up in there, you know. I've seen them videos where they start getting all the stuff moving out of the pipe and it's going and going and going in before the water finally comes out.
yeah, it's called Taco Bell.
That's the cheap way to do it.
Ugh.
All right.
You know, I haven't had Taco Bell in 25 years.
Wow. Jaime just sent in another 10. Sanchez for 10. And he voted for Bobby. All right. So that's another one for Bobby. That puts us at 7-6 right there. And today about your gear on the website, but I end up passing out for. Okay, Night Hunter, just a heads up. We are going to be taking pictures of our gear. We should be doing it this week to get it over to them so they can add our gear to the website. So. Hey, no, you're a little too late for that, Fat Cat. I already went and dropped the load before the video, so I'm good.
Yeah, listen here, Cran Eater.
I told them they need to wait about a week before they go back in there, though. Oh, man.
Oh.
Right,
you know what? You know, there's one thing that you should never do. Never grab flip-flops off of a Walmart shelf and not try them on before you leave the store.
I would have to agree with you.
See, now, normally, flip-flops are all the same. No, these ones that I grabbed that I didn't know wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get the hell out of Walmart. These damn things have that damn arch support.
What aisle were you on, bro, when you got those?
And what really sucks is when you have the arch supports in there, when you have flat feet.
You're not supposed to be looking for sandals while you're in the medicine aisle, bro.
You're funny. You're a funny guy.
You forgot where you were at there for a second?
Shut up. Hey, they were cheaper in the pharmacy area. And they said Dr. Scholl's.
Oh, but yep, that's where you messed up. As soon as you do something, see? Yep. Mhm. That's what it was. Sup from South Houston says that your mama's house. Sounds like that one tuber that says that when he goes to cast out, wants to cast real far and doesn't really go very far. Let's see.
Oh man, that reminds me. Holy crap! That I had to respool the the SX.
What'd you do to it?
Oh, yeah, I blew it up.
How'd you blow it up?
Just casting it. Yeah. I put the MC all the way on.
On one?
One. Totally forgot to just go up to 5, just start there and just work my way down like I did all the other times with all my other Avets. Yeah, that cast, I blew it the heck up.
Wow, nice. All right, John Darnell is putting in another 10 for tonight's fire drawing. And he has one for Bobby, so that ties us up. 7 for 7 for Bobby and Wheel of Doom, guys. Come on, come on, come on.
Let's see.
Dropped off the
He dropped
American
off an
flag a
American
couple of
flag.
years ago. Ooh. I had a few guys drop off some flags to me, so
I
gotta
was
be
one
a
of them.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've had a few guys drop off flags to me. Well, and that 843, it's not really a diss. It's just telling the truth. You know, when somebody says they can cast so far, and you have somebody who's actually experienced enough to know whether you're casting that far or not, and then when you tell them, oh, it's right there, it's only 100 yards out to catch the fish. That's where they're at because you can see it. Yeah, you got the color change was that prominent where we were fishing at. And I kept catching all the drum out of that one spot because that rod kept hitting that corner. But I didn't want to put all my gear in that corner, So I told him, put your rod out there. It's only 100 yards. It's only a 100-yard cast. I'll try it later. 4 hours of fishing out there, and I caught like 6 drum before we left. I mean, the videos are there, guys. Like, you hear me tell him, hey, the drum were right out there. I left that in the video. And you can verify he never casted into the corner to try to catch a drum at a 100-yard cast. So, like I said,
John,
which
it all
cast?
depends on the person and how you got the reel set up.
Yes.
Because I've seen guys cast them spinning reels a distance that should not be possible. I've seen guys do it with a conventional reel.
Yep.
And it's nuts. So it all depends on how you're casting, what you're casting, and how you got your reel set up.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of these videos that you're seeing now where guys are out there casting and they're showing all this big old spinning reel with a bunch of line and it goes and it stops. It's because they're putting monofilament on there. If they were to put braid on there, they would still have a lot more braid left over than the monofilament off that reel. And actually, I was supposed to cast one this last tournament, but we got so sidetracked with everything we had going, I didn't cast it out. But one of the casters had one of them spinning reels, and I wanted to cast it just so I can, make it go ding,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure I would have made it no worries. But yeah, throwing a spinning reel, there's no, it's a totally different animal of the way the line flies off the reel. It flies off a lot easier than a bait casting. Whereas bait casting, there's a lot more prestige, is basically it is. It's more, um,
Yeah.
you get a lot more respect if you
Oscar?
can do it with the bait casting rather than with the spinning. So,
Yeah, Oscar, no, it's not too late. You can still get in, brother. I
yes,
have a
we
bait boat. I can put it anywhere. See, I like that, Fat Cat. I like that approach.
Yep. We're at 13 minutes, guys. 13 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing, and we're over $300. We're over 300 if I counted correctly, if I remember correctly, which I'm old right now. So
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me finish crimping these here, and I'm gonna show you all the
Go
leaders
for it.
that I've been making while we've been sitting here, been talking and stuff like that. Oscar wants 2 out of his credit. Gotcha, boss. Give me a second. Hey, maybe we'll hit 500 tonight. We're that close. Getting there, getting there. And just a heads up to you guys, remember Sharkotic is doing an 80 wide giveaway off of his channel for the tournament that's coming up. He upgraded it from a 50 wide to an 80 wide, guys. So just a heads up on that. So you got to be subscribed to his channel, and commenting on his videos is how you get extra votes or tickets with your name on it and stuff like that. So Oscar said 2 off of his. And Oscar, how do you want the fire drawing done tonight? Bobby the Bobber or Wheel of Doom? 20, Oscar.
Well, no, Jesse, it's they don't use the bait on there because it's just a distance casting. That's all it is.
Yes. Yeah. But we have
So,
done tournaments where we do an 8 and an artificial bait out there to mimic 8 and bait. And I've actually borrowed one of my teammates' reels and his rod, and I did 145 yards? I think is what it was.
I think so.
It was right up in there. I could be off a little bit, but it was like 145
Yeah.
yards that I did, and that was with an MXL Raptor, plain Jane MXL Raptor. Nothing souped up, no MC control or the magnetic control it comes with, but nothing, no souped up bearings, none of that. It was just braid and a fishing reel with a, I believe it was a HDX rod. So,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. Let me see. Phone doesn't feel. I mean, it feels a little warm, but nothing hot. So I got the fan on here. Do you feel me glitching at all?
I don't know because I won't see you glitch that much. So,
Okay. Well, they're saying I am. So let me.
yeah. They'll see it before I do.
Right. Okay. So I raised up the fan a little bit. Let's see if that can go. Let's see. Plus back on the right. Buzzards. Wide. Yeah, it really depends. When you're boat fishing, that's a whole different monster because now you're fishing straight down. So you got to be watching it which rod to go with because you can high stick it very easily and break off some gear out there quick too. All
Okay,
right.
so here you go, Albert.
Yeah,
Real quick. Did I do a good enough job to respooling it?
that looks good. That looks real good. Yeah, you can still see the bevel on the sides too. Nice. Jasmine,
All them years of you yelling at me. No, you're doing it wrong.
the fire drawing is $10 buy-in per spot. And right now we're over $300, and I haven't put it up on the Wheel of Doom or on the tickets because we've been taking a vote, and right now we're tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I'll be
4,
right back
5,
while you
6,
do that,
7.
all right?
Yep. Roger that. Go ahead. And let me see. And we got 2 more. Just check my text for Wheel of Doom. So that's going to put us at 9 to 7 right there. And choosing the weight for the cast. Well, that also depends on your rod, your reel, your line, how far you're trying to get. Like having too light of a line will inhibit you or prohibit you from having too heavy a rod unless you put a top shot on it. That's what we basically do when we're distance casting. They'll have, and you can't really go off of weight class of line like. Depending on the different manufacturers, kind of like how I explained it with the hooks. One company will have a 6-knot, one company will have a 7-knot, one company will have an 8-knot, but they're exactly the same size of hooks. Monofilament is kind of the same way. You know, the 20-pound will have this diameter, but in this braid, it'll be a 30-pound, and this braid will be a 12-pound. So you got to go off of whatever diameter it is. But just an example, we'll have like a 12-pound backing with a 50-pound mono or 60-pound mono top shot. If you're throwing 100 gram to 125 or even 150, you could do 50-pound, and then 50-pound will also cover the 150, 175, and 200 gram, or sorry, 60-pound. So you go up to 60-pound mono for that one. But again, too, that's if you're just doing for distance casting and stuff like that. So, and Jasmine, you can pay for the fire drawing through the super chat on the channel, and we use your avatar name here on there to get it done. But right now we are 7 minutes, and Oscar put Bobby, so I need to add his, so that'll put it 9-8 right there. 9-8, and we are sitting with Wheel of Doom's got 9-8 against Bobby for tonight's fire drawing. Got 7 minutes, guys. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Got 6 minutes, guys. 6 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing. And we're at 20, 40, 140, 160, 180, 200, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 320, 30, 340. We're at $340 for tonight's fire drawing, guys. I've got blackfin tuna, Kauno, stingray in the freezer right now, guys. Our first freezer is almost empty. Like literally, it's probably only got like 5 more baits. What we're probably going to work on tomorrow is pulling some of the baits that we have in the back freezer to the front. So that way we can open up some space, and that way when y'all come in, y'all don't have to wait for us to dig it out. It'll already be done. So we'll definitely be working on that tomorrow. We are going to be making a lot more surf weights as well. Our 18 ounces, 20 ounces, and like 2.5 pounders have all been sold out. I think we only got like 1 3-pounder left, and only because it was on the wrong side. So, yeah. But I'll show you all the hook systems that I've been building over here. And I actually got to get Jaime's box out. He added some more of these leaders to it. So.
Okay.
When do you think you're going to come through there, Dusty? Okay. All right, let me crimp these. What you got going on
What
over
time
there,
is
bud?
it?
It is 9:56, so 10:56 your time over there.
Good God.
Yeah. Well, if you need to go, boss, let me know. Uh,
Oh, I know.
let's see. Sharkotic was also looking for the last 5 minutes on the fire drawing here. I don't know if he's got something special for it or not. Let me
Oh,
send him
well,
a text.
hell, if you want to,
No,
you
for
can
real,
bring him on.
let me send him a text, see if he's still up, because that's the other thing too. He's been working like crazy, so I don't know if he's already done crashed or not. So let me find out real quick. Give me a second. Right there. Yeah.
Because that means I can go take a shower and probably just go to bed.
No, not yet, bro. Not yet. Not yet.
Damn it.
Yeah, let's see. Mm-mm-mm. It should be. We'll see. Man, look at all the leaders I've already built while I was sitting here with y'all. That's about
Oh,
60 cable sections right there. I built those earlier today, and those, and the ones behind it, and then these, and then the ones behind that too. So, getting them a little bit bigger. I'm gonna fill up all the bull red leaders and stuff like that as well. So, come on.
Cody, I've actually fished with my LX, casted it out there, and that's how I first got my first shark that was over 5 foot. You don't need to be way out there. I've caught them 30 yards from the beach.
Yep.
And he was actually 6'3".
Nice.
So caught him on the LX.
Remember the cast he said 30 yards, guys.
Shut up. And that's walking out to the second gut too. So bite me.
Oh man. Is there diminishing returns in terms of distance using heavier leads? If your gear you can handle it, I'm just curious. Okay, so again, a lot of the guys that do the tournament casting, the heaviest weight they're throwing is a 150 ounce or 150 gram. Sorry. I've been throwing the 175 and 200 gram, or 200 gram because that I'm used to throwing 8 and bait. But again, too, I've been going down to the lower ones just so I can make sure that, I haven't been holding myself back, and I've been throwing, the 100. I finally got into the 700 foot mark, going into the 175 and I think 150 gram. So,
Yeah, grams, not ounces, guys. Grams.
yeah, grams. Yes. I caught myself a couple of times correcting myself. Yes. All right, and then we got Jasmine. She's got into the fire drawing right here. All right, Jasmine, we are taking a vote. We are doing what they call a Wheel of Doom, which is the computer version, or Bobby the Bobber, where we do hard tickets, and I sign them out, and then I shake Bobby around, and we draw one ticket for the winner. So, which way would you like the vote to go?
Cody, the only thing I can tell you to do is for right now, if you wanted to, find a kayak or a buddy with a kayak and see if you can't borrow it. That's about the best thing I could tell you.
Hurting, we do not have barbless 20-aught circles, but we can make them barbless. It don't take much to make them barbless. It really doesn't.
Yeah. I've caught them out there on the flats. Wasn't even fishing for them, and I still caught them.
Yeah. All right. Where's she at?
Jesus.
Jasmine.
Oh, my daughter just scared the hell out of me.
She scared the hell out of you?
I turned to look, and there she was.
Got him.
Are we doing these today?
Okay.
Yep.
Now get out of here. Scared the heck out of me like that.
All right. So Raj did text back. He is up. So if you want to bounce balls, because I can see you're tired. With the majority is my choice. All right. So the majority is Wheel of Doom. All right. We got you there. So that puts it at 10. So 10-8. Roger that. All right, boss. I appreciate you coming on, brother. Freaking.
Oh, now you're going to kick me off?
Well, I don't know. Like, you said you wanted to go shower, that you stank.
Well, did Raj
Especially
get back
after
to you?
your daughter scaring the poop out of you.
Right. Going to need a new set of drawers.
It's too early, bro. You ain't getting those till December, man.
Right.
Was not able to jump on. Oh, well, because we still got Jacob here, Sharkotic.
Yeah, I'm still on here, knucklehead. Jeez. Not anymore, though. He wants to kick me off. So apparently, So, all right, guys.
Man.
I'm going to go. Good night. Y'all have a good one. God bless you guys.
God bless you too, brother. He's all ass.
All right. Good night, guys.
Later, brother. Oh man, Raj saying get out of here. Yeah. Oh, it's so awesome to have Jacked Up Leatherworks on here. That is so awesome. All right, so now Sharkotic's gonna come on. We got since Jasmine just bought in, we're extending it another 2 minutes. Raj wanted to get on here within the last 5 minutes, so I don't know if he's got something special going on. So we'll see what's up. But I'm gonna go and start inputting the names into the Wheel of Dumo here because I kept track. Everybody that voted, I put a Will or a Bobby right there, and then I kept score. So 10 for Wheel of Doom and 8 for Bobby. That is pretty close, guys. Y'all were like neck and neck pretty much the whole time. So let me get the Wheel of Doom up over here. Let's see. Go and get this sorted. And also, too, let's put some fire drawing. Let me see. Make sure he can get it. All right. Let me sort this over here. Hey, boss.
What up? I just been chilling, bro.
There you go.
I was trying to get it in the studio, but I ran out of time, so I'd have to be back here in the lounge.
Wow. Well, also too, I just saw you're at 254,000, brother. Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate
Congratulations.
that.
All right.
Where we at in the fire drawing? What up, John?
I'm about to figure it out, but I think we're over 300 or close or a little over 400. I've been taking a vote for everybody right there, so we finally decided the Wheel of Doom has won it because
Daniel
we're
Garcia,
towards
what's
the end
up,
of the
brother?
drawing right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting everybody's name into here.
I was trying to get you guys back in the studio, but updates on the computer, it's been off since like December. So yeah, I was trying to make it happen, but we'll hang out here and we'll be back in the studio next time.
There you go.
Whiskey. Got Daniel Garcia in the house, man. All right, cool.
All right, so I got Voodoo, looking for Dusty. Let's see.
Did you get the new drop today?
No, I have not even looked. Well, I was busy breaking weights pretty much all day today, and then I got into making leaders.
What's up, Dullet?
Yeah, got that, and then we got Hyman. No, it's not. And we got Night Hunter. I know he was on the last one. Got that. Copy. Put that on there. And actually, let me do this. Where's it at? Hold on.
While Albert is calculating, y'all catch anything good recently? Or got some new gear you got? Chat, man. Let's do some hearts coming up from this corner. Coming up, you know. Let's see that.
Yeah. Team Hard Life in the building.
Let us know what city you from.
Daniel Garcia.
Dooley in the house. Probably been in the house, but Sharkotic barely pulling up. We're kind of late to the game.
And actually, I wanted to pull up a reel, but we got sidetracked with everything over here too.
Oh man, I probably should have waited till then because I was trying to get the studio going. You have no idea, bro. Everything from the studio got ripped out, wiped down with soap and water, and got plugged back in, and I had to make sure everything's working. So we'll be working again this weekend, but it's an outdoor studio. I have to make sure everything's clean, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know when you start having all your everybody over, you can have positives and everything all over the place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I completely wiped down. Like, bro, it was a weekend worth of work to take everything out. Like every single thing on the shelf was removed and wiped down with soap water. And every mic was wiped down. Everything. The table was wiped down. Every equipment you see in our studio was wiped down. It was a task done. I was trying to go live and studio with you guys, but the computer needs updates. So all I got here today, next time we'll be back in the studio. Hours selling up. I hope that everyone on here has listened to the Universe is You song we talked about. It gave me chills to write that song. It was a little hard to write it. I put it out there anyways, but it was something I wish I had when I was growing up to listen to, and I hope that this helps at least one person struggling with something. You know, we give back a lot in money and reels and a lot of different things, and we're trying to give back in music. And I think a lot of our music now is very positive, and we can help you. Listen to it. Go see it. And
You're talking about that. I definitely want to put it on. Because you know, I did the phone.
before you put it up, bro, I did your recommendation to make it longer. Not a lot longer, but longer than other songs. That's from this guy I got right now. He wanted longer music, and so you know, you give the people what they ask for.
It ain't done. It's not the world.
Hey,
It's not your past. It's you
Can you hear it good?
versus you.
it's faint.
It's you versus you. Every day you wake up, when your face ask yourself, will I shape up? Your chest, put it till it breaks up.
It's still kind of faint, bro. To be honest, like we can't really hear the lyrics.
Look, the enemy ain't the system, or the critics in the crowd. It's the voice inside your head trying to pull you back down. It's the doubt when you climb and the fear when you close. It's the habits that you hide from the things you hate.
A lot better.
You say you want change, but change ain't free. It's sweat, it's scars, it's war. Internally, it's fight for the dream when the dream ain't clear. It's pushing past the pain and the weight of the fear. Nobody's stopping you, kill that's facts. It ain't the past, your thoughts, your ex, your lack. It's the cover you protect when the grind gets cold. It's the change you defend when you're scared of the fall. So get up, lace boots, take place, break close. Makes truth. This is your shot, do more than surviving. You ain't locked in a cage, you're the one who designed it. It's you versus you. Every day you wake up, mirror in your face, ask yourself, blood shake up, pressure on your chest, grind it till it breaks up, level up the game, no excuses, fake love. I know the nights get long and the fight gets deep, and it's hard when the tears soak into the sheets, when your dreams feel distant and your doubt feel close, and the silence hits louder than the people you know. But listen, every legend had a moment they broke before the gold and the glow. They were down in smoke, they had to kill the old self just to breathe in the new. So if it hurts, that means you're getting close to the truth. It's the calm, not the peak where your strength gets fade. It's the lonely mornings when you still choose faith. It's the moments when you whisper, I can pull more rap, even when the world wants you like you ain't dead yet. Nah, you ain't done, you ain't built for quit. You got bones, you got iron in your tent. This ain't a rough thing, a cloud of fuels. This is legacy's purpose, this is you versus you. Wait, you made to break patterns. No validation needed. No shortcuts granted. The mountain's steep. But so are your roots. Climb.
Max, we got no cash app right now. I gotta do Zero or Capital.
Stay pressure on your chest. Grind it till it breaks up. Level up your game. No excuses. No fake luck. This is mindset warfare. Cloud soul. You either conquer your limits or you fold your goals. You either say I will or you drill.
Oh, damn it.
Body kill the rest of your dreams on you. You hustle your schemes so can your peace cut ties. The line in the silence when the lights go out. This is war with the lazy, war with regret, war with the version of your life. So suit up, eyes first, stay true. This life, this race, man, it's you. You, it's you. You, every day you wake up, mirror in your face as this belt full of shape up. Pressure on your chest.
Orlando, what's up, brother? Albert's got a fire drawing going on right now, so we're just hanging out.
Who wins today? It's you versus you. Produced by Shark.Eric.
Hey, it said it right. It
Yeah.
finally said it right. Instead of sharkotic, it says sharkotic. That's awesome.
Different cultures say sharkotic. If you were to look at the word around the world, they will pronounce it differently. So I let it be. You know, I let it be because we come from different backgrounds and they will pronounce it differently. So I don't hate. No problem, man. It's still sharkotic by the end of the way, or sharkotic by the end of the way.
Right, right to that. All right, guys. So if y'all are just chiming in, this is our fire drawing. Those are the names that are in it. They're $10 per spot, and we're at $380, guys. There's 38 spots that are sold, so we're at 380, and we're giving it another minute for buy-in, guys. What's up,
Anyone
Orlando?
wants to
What's
match
up,
sharkotic for a 50? I'll throw in a 50 if
Oh.
somebody wants to match a 50 for sharkotic.
Yep. So if somebody pays,
It hasn't worked for me this whole year. You guys here, that has never worked for me this entire year. I haven't won anything.
Bro,
So
it's
it's
been
up to you guys,
so
man.
close. Through the
I
super
kissed
chat,
it.
Orlando, right here on the super chat. Do you see that little
Super
dollar symbol
chat.
on your screen? You can pay that way, and or in person or over the phone. But like I said, when I'm live, I try to keep it to the super chat there. If you have Zelle, and you already have our number, then you can do it that way. But I'm not going to put that number out here on the live, guys. So, yep. Whiskey, Jasmine.
Oh.
Dude, two of them got on you, bro.
Two of them.
Two of
Bro, I
them.
don't even want to know what my tab is. God damn it.
So do you want to do two or just one, bro? 'Cause you just said one, but
Oh my god. I love y'all so goddamn much. I really do. All right. I'll take them both, but that would be hey. All right, so let's figure it out real quick. All right, so I matched a 50,
you're
and
up.
then there
You're
was
up.
another 50. Okay, so
That's
that
150.
put me as another 100 for me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. That's fine. Oh man, you guys, I love you guys. You also mean to Sharkotic.
Jasmine, and yeah, for 50, and then 50. All right. Okay. So now what I can do, start adding
Chris
those
Schultz
in.
showed up for 20.
Oh,
And
Chris.
let me go back real quick. That was a S Schultz with a Z. After the two people that matched me,
There's
it's
Maz,
fine. And then there was a Maz.
Max. We'll say Max. And after that, about to be a sharkaholic. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Whiskey, where's he at? Right there. Let's do the copy and we'll put that and paste. Paste 3. Based and based 3, 4, and 5. And then Sharkotic right here. Copy. Well, actually, Sharkotic will go after them because they went back to back. So Jasmine, Bina, and she got 5. So copy.
Yeah, so I don't know about Sharkaholic. I think they're probably a really great and good brand. That has nothing to do with Sharkotic.
And paste. And Jasmine, you'll see me push this -2 right here. All it means is this was your second buy-in. I do this on the chance that if this was the one that comes up as your winning one, at least you'll know it was your second buy-in that got you that win. So just a heads up on that. And Sharkotic is 2 right here. 2 and -2. 2 and -2. And copy that.
Yes, sir, bro. Here,
Come on.
chilling, man. I was trying to jump in the studio real quick, but the computer had to update, or we'll have a different background. And this weekend, you guys make sure and be subscribed to Sharkotic. We got announcements coming up. Be sure
And
that
then
you have your alerts. Because we got reels, we got give backs, and it's live here at Sharkotic. So
okay, and then
you got
let me
Max,
yeah,
or
let me
sorry, it's MSCX.
yeah, I'm gonna double check, make sure because it is. I'm just making sure it's just
You
one
had
time
one
that it's
earlier,
running.
yeah.
No, he did 2. Okay, I'll just so
You're
he'll
back
have
in the
max 1
game.
and max 2. Roger that. See, I was just making sure. MA XX is what he wants. -2. Okay. All right, so that puts us at $600, guys. We just jumped
Nice.
at $600 for tonight's fire drawing, and we're gonna extend it another 2 minutes, guys, for everybody that just paid in right now, just so I can kind of go over it. Um, right here, whiskey get another 5, and Jasmine as well to match Sharkotics 50 and 50. And we also have Oscar Ayala right there, Jasmine with 10, Jaime right there, John Darnell, Sharkotic with his first 50 with Roger Garza, and Whiskey Warrior, Uber Hot Glass right there. We got John Darnell and Hurting for Sturgeon, Roger Garza, Whiskey Warrior. So right here you can see the Whiskey Warrior with no number, and then with the number 2, and then over here down here with the number 3. So that will show which one got him where he's at. So yes, sir. Awesome. $600. So what this also means, guys,
Nice.
since we went over $600, we have our second chance winning box over there. If you've already played in our prior fire drawings and you have tickets in that bucket or the box, we'll actually draw a name out of there. Every time we hit $500, Team Hard Life is throwing in an extra $20 to give them a spot on our next fire drawing. So right now we're at 600. So one ticket gets selected. If we hit 1,000, then it goes to 2 tickets. It goes to 1,500, 3 tickets, or 3 sets of people. So it'll be 20, 40, 60. So it's kind of our way of giving back to y'all for participating in the channel and also giving you a second chance. The second chance also comes up too when we have um, any sponsors that come through and say, "Hey, man, we have all this gear for you to give out." We go straight to that box and we start pulling names out of there, so that way y'all can win it that way. If we don't currently have a big giveaway, so I would definitely want to do like a 250K giveaway, but I don't know. We might wait till 300K on our subscriber mark, but only because we hit that high and then we bounced down. So we're about to take back off again, guys. So it could, we could hit 250K by like next week or 2 weeks after that. So that's why I'm saying 300, because that'll get, when I start seeing it bounce back up, then I'll start pressuring all my sponsors to start sending us prizes and stuff like that. So, Whiskey, be sure you text me that information, boss, because I won't have. Then I already got enough notes over here and stuff like that. But the text that's an easy way for me to confirm. All right, guys, 30 seconds, and we're at $600 for tonight's fire drawing. $600, guys. That jumped up
That's
real
nice.
quick, bro. Yes,
It's
sir.
nice.
That is awesome. So where am I at? All right, there's all the names right
I
there.
hate to do it, bro, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it though.
What are you gonna do, boss?
Anybody want to match another 50? Bounces up to 7. I'll match it.
Ooh. Or Orlando, I don't have Cash App, boss. Yeah, I don't have Cash App. I have Zelle. Orlando, I think you have my cell phone number. If you do, you can send it through Zelle, and it is my cell phone number. So, no, that chain is not fake. I
Oh,
can
by far.
certify
No, hold on. Even by far. Hold on. A lot of folks, I get a lot of compliments on the chain. Right? It's 100% gold, right? Here's the thing, right? But it's 100% solid.
it.
It's not hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This by itself, 20,000.
Orlando is in there. There you go. ORD01. There you go. That puts us at $610 right there. Yeah. You sure, buddy?
Good luck, man. I designed it. Now, grab my watch and my rings. I walk around with like over $100,000 on me, man. Like, good luck, man. You can be a hitter all you want. Good luck.
Yeah, he's trying. Jasmine,
You
just
can try.
answer your call there, brother, for another 50. All right, paste. So back 3. Did you see it, Sharkotic?
I'm sorry, I missed you.
Jazz met your 50 right there.
I'm down. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, got you. All right, so now that'll copy this and put it past hers. And, oh,
If you guys know me, the people that know me. Ain't nothing fake around here. I own my house, I own my cars. I have Maseratis, I have Corvettes. I got like over $200,000 worth of jewelry. I got a music studio. I got a podcast studio. I got a chill lounge. I
pick
got
you up on
buildings that I own. I have over $10 million in assets. Like, I'm not the one to challenge because I'll put everybody on live and I will show you guys. Like,
Yeah, that's
don't
it.
even try to be a hater. Maybe try to get to know me, and then you will see. I have probably 15 to $20 million. As I sit here today, bro. I'm just here to have fun, have a good time with everybody. You're worried about my
Yeah,
chain? You're
we
small minded?
nailed
No
it.
problem. I'm gonna tell if you question me. I own everything I have. I love it. I love it. You know, I do love it. It's just like, bro, like, what you got? Like, show me your shit. You know, like, I have yours. My shit is solid. You know, it's no big deal. Hey, let's do this. A $5,000 challenge right here. $5,000 challenge. Any of these diamonds, my thing is fake. I'll pay you 5,000. You pay me 5,000. Take that challenge. Anything on this chain right here. Let's do it. For the haters.
They just sound like it's all right. And actually, when I put it in the back, I can feel the heat coming off of it.
You better not.
Everybody's making it heated up pretty quick. All right, give us a second, guys. Quote off the phone. God, it got hot.
I don't think a lot of people know, but we'll do it. You tell me where to meet. I'll tell you. Every diamond, and it's solid. Over 100 grams of gold.
Don't you have that video on your channel?
Bet me
Your
$5,000. Bet me $5,000. If I win, you owe me $5,000. That's it. Put your money where your mouth is. You know.
Yeah. I need to see what's up, but all right, the sound is good. All right, guys. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24 people in the fire. All right. So let's
Nice.
go and get it shuffled up. Everybody good? Everybody good? Yep. I just had to cool off the phone real quick.
How much you got from me tonight? Real quick.
You're at 200, it looks like.
All right, we'll
You're
sit there.
200.
That's good for me tonight.
Yep. 51. 52. Yep. Oh. All right. Yeah. Oh, Jasmine says put another 100.
You gonna match it? You gonna match it? You gonna match it? Hold up.
Well, let's
You gonna
see.
match it? I really want to wait for the rod and reel you got coming up with the Dorado setup, but man, hold up. You gonna match what? I got called
Nope.
out. Anyone gonna do it? Is that for sure?
Well, I'll leave it open if anybody else. Hmm.
Should put
We're at
$100.
$710, guys. We're at $710 for tonight's fire drawing, guys.
You gonna match me?
710.
Jaime? Pinea?
No, that's Jasmine, bro.
I'm Caribbean, bro. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'm Caribbean. My bad. I don't understand the lingo. My bad. All right, Jasmine. All right, Jasmine.
Oh,
Let's
Roger
see.
said he'll do 100.
All right, I'm throwing me in for the 100 then.
All right.
Make it interesting. Let's have a good night tonight.
100.
Oh my God, bro. You know I love you and I hate you.
All right, let's see. Okay, Roger. Well, I might as well just copy Roger and Shark.Eric right there.
I can't match everybody. I can match one of them. Pick one.
Paste. And let's do this. Actually,
The
hold
first
on.
one, I'll match the first one. The other one has to roll, bro. Can't match everybody.
No doubt. No doubt. 3 and 3. And this is actually 4. And that's 4. That's 4. All right, so let's do this.
Everybody want to match me now, guys. Get straight. One. Once I announce it, the next one, that's it. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, I know I look rich. Okay, I got bills to pay. I'll take the first match. You
Yeah,
guys are on
yeah.
your own for the next one.
All right, so we got Roger right here, and just to confirm, I'm gonna split the 5. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then Sharkotic the same way. I'm gonna split the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, guys. That puts the total at. Oop, where's it at? $910, guys. We are jumped up to
Oh, come
nine
on. Let's get
hundred
to
and
the G.
ten dollars. Whoop whoop! I'm gonna extend it to a minute and a half. We got a minute and a half, guys.
$910.
We're almost to 1,000, which means we could select 2 winners today if we can get over the 100 or the $1,000 mark right there.
So
Man,
close. So close.
that wheel is looking good. Look at that. Look at that wheel. Oh man. They're thanking you for matching them. That is awesome.
It would
Oh
take
yeah.
a lot to sell my jewelry to match a YouTube live, bro. If I'm in YouTube live offering what I'm offering, imagine what I have in the
Hmm.
background.
And I bought these the other day. They are really good.
Yeah, stop eating that shit, bro. That shit terrible for your gut.
Yep.
No,
Yes, it is.
no bueno, bro. Get some tacos. Get some real food, man. You need
And,
something that has real food. You know, with lettuce, tomato. If that's
well,
your diet, bro, I would say get some Whataburger.
to tell you the truth, today I ate tuna fish with boiled shrimp and relish
Real quick,
and Miracle Whip. So
I'm
yep.
gonna cut you off. Daniel 40 from his inshore.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, I get it,
Oh,
bro.
Daniel Garcia. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't drink every day and I don't smoke every day. When I'm on camera, I drink and smoke. It's just I'm being a character. You know what I mean? Albert knows me for years. I've known Albert for almost 20 years, but uh, I'm just being a character. So, I will tell you guys, I do limit myself on a lot of different things so I can drink and smoke. I eat once a day, and I try not to eat so much of the garbage processed stuff. Um, I'm
All right.
still here.
So to answer their question, my personal best redfish was 54 and a half inches. Caught at Bob Hall Pier with a 12-pound test line. I was not going for bull reds. I was going for bait fish. And I ended up hooking my buddy's leader that the bull red was actually hooked on. We didn't know that till we netted the fish. And we saw that his leader was in the mouth, but I fought the fish all by myself. Yep. Okay, so with Daniel's $40 right there, that takes us up to $950, guys. We're at $950
Oh wee!
for tonight's fire drawn. So I'm going to extend another 2 minutes because of the buy-in right there by Daniel Garcia. 2 minutes, guys. Yeah,
2 minutes. What was the total? Nine
$950.
950. Man. It's a pretty good fire
Oh,
drawing, man.
no, it was funny because I'm
I
sitting
hate
there
it.
fighting the
I hate
fish.
it. I hate it. I hate it.
You don't like the 950?
I don't like the 950, bro. I hate it. I don't like it. I, I'm sorry, bro. Sharkotic 50, man. Let's get to fucking 1,000, man. Let's go.
All right. Got it. 50. Got it.
Let's
That puts
sit
us
where
at
I like.
$1,000, guys. We're at $1,000 for tonight's fire drawing. And I'm gonna fix this. Let's put 5. But yeah, no. So I was sitting there fighting the fish, and then I looked over, and I saw my buddy. His line was real slack. I was like, "Hey, bro, your line is slack." So he dropped the net, and I was like, "No, get back here! I'm about to land the fish." So he runs to his rod, and he starts reeling in, and he pulls up like that, and mine slacks. I was like, "No, bro, I already got him to the net. Like, I just need you to drop the net." So he drops the net, lands the fish, and that was pretty much the fight. Like, I fought it the whole time on light test line, and we got it. I brought it up to finally where he could net it, but it was only me and him on the pier. So it was 54.5 inches, which would have been beaten the state record
That's right.
had I actually waded in and stuff like that, because it was big. Like, I mean, I'm holding the head like this. Like, I'm holding the head, and from the head like this, right past the fins in the
You
front.
said
of the breast
54?
54.5.
Oh yeah, you got me. All right, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah,
All
you
right,
got me.
guys, we're at $1,000 for tonight's fire drawing, and
Listen
we
to that.
have
A
1 minute.
G.
1 minute, $1,000, and then remember,
Winner
since we got
takes
over
all.
1,000, we got 2 winners that will be selected out of the second chance box. 1 minute, guys. Good night, John. Be safe tomorrow, bro. Oh
Don't
yeah.
forget, we are a music company. We do produce music. We support our charity. So lock into Shark.Eric, guys.
I'm gonna show y'all his channel real quick while we're doing the minute. Not that hard. Just like his chain there, that is his logo as well. Look, I just put SH and Shark.Eric already popped up.
Solid.
And I'm through. Mm-hmm. Oh, what is this? Not the one I'm looking for. Shark.Eric right there. And he's at 254,000 subscribers.
Nice. Love it.
There it is there. Yep. And that's the one we were listening to a little while ago, the You versus You. I need to check out that No Plan B. I didn't see that one. And the Seaweed Blues. Oh man, we're gonna have some music after the
So I
afterward.
separate it, right? So there is fishing music and motivational music kind of separate, right? For people that want to jam, I separate it, you know. But the thing is, I want to tell anybody, listen to the motivational playlist and tell me if you're driving to work, you're going fishing, tell me, you guys, are we not hitting it?
All right,
That's what
guys.
I wanted to hear when I was trying to be somebody. And now I'm making the music. I'm tired of listening to the radio, and I'm tired of trying to find a song to play. And I figure out, you know what? It's time. I'm just going to make a playlist with a bunch of songs, and that's going to be it. You know, no cursing, family stuff, and positivity.
All right. So we got another $10 from Kruger Automotive. Give me a second. He put it through Zelle. So that puts us at $1,100 or $1,010 right there. $1,010
$1,010.
paste. So -2, right? I think Kruger's only got 2. Yeah. All right. So that gives it 1 more minute, guys. We'll give it 1 more minute. Oh, Mechanic Lady. My bad. Mechanic Lady. Fix that.
It's a live drawing. What you put in is what you will get. You know,
Yep.
what you reap is what you will sow.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, $1,010, guys.
Nice. That's a good reel. How much would it be to get a 130 from Hard Life?
They are. Hold on. They're $1,444 or 1,445.
So we surpassed an 80 wide.
Oh yeah,
We're creeping up to a 130.
we're actually creeping up to a T-Rex right here. The T-Rex is 1,020, and if we get it like another $60, would be at a T-Rex 3-speed. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, all right, guys. So we got 30 shuffles. Let me give me some thumbs
So
up. Is
you're
y'all ready?
telling
Y'all ready? We good to go?
what hold up. You're telling me another $60 would get us up to a 3-speed.
3-speed 82 Rex.
Orange?
You'd have to add another. I think they said $35 for that one.
Mm,
There you go. $12.90 out the door.
hmm.
Yeah, Roger holds the record for $4,300 on one of our fire drawings. $4,300. Yep.
Another
We
50
good? We good to
shot.
go?
Nope,
Huh?
nope. 50 shot.
All right.
And then we can roll if no one wants us to run.
Who won the 4,300? Somebody won, or was that Toby? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So Sharkotic right here. All right. Back 6, down back 6, down back 6, 6, down back, and 6. All right, guys, that puts us at $1,060 right there. We're at 1,060. Roger that. All right, guys, give me some thumbs up, thumbs up. Are we shaking and baking, or what are we doing?
Y'all ready? Any more?
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Pretty much the way it is. I want to see who breaks that next one. Hey, I think the next one we might hit over 5K. That'll be awesome. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna shuffle it. We got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Got 30 buys in. So I'm gonna shuffle it 30 times. Y'all ready? Ready? Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What? Here we go. Winner take all for $1,060. Look. Let's see who's going to get it. Oh my God.
Whiskey Warrior. Congratulations, brother.
Whiskey Warrior is on fire, man. Didn't he just get off the channel too? Wow. Wow.
That's how
Whiskey
the
Warrior.
raffles go.
Mhm. All right, hold on real quick, guys. Now we got to go to the second chance. Going to the second chance. Let's see the box over here. Yeah, Narcotic again. He was right there, right there.
That's the luck of the draw, man. So
All
what
right,
we entered into.
all right, here we go. 2 tickets, guys. 2 tickets. Make sure they're all in here. This is the box I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, these are all the fire drawings from the past. I keep all the tickets from the hard copies like this. They get onto the box. You shake it. For any tickets that come out. Whoop. There's one. That's one. 2. Got 2 tickets. I'm gonna turn the camera around so I can see what I'm grabbing. 2 tickets. Sharkotic got 1,
I got one. Nice.
and that's Amy, because Curtis and Amy from the.
That's the
Awesome.
luck of the draw.
There you go. Well, you're already into the next one, bro. That's awesome. Oh man. Whew. Them Fritos are spicy. I don't know if y'all can see the sweating, but it could be all the working out. So. All right. I'm going to set up the next one. So today is Tuesday. Our next fire drawing will be on Friday. I am definitely trying to go live like I used to almost every day, but I've been so busy running back and forth between everything I've got going, between deliveries and stuff like that. So I'm trying. I'm gonna get back up there. Friday is what date? 28th, right? Friday will be 27th. So 6, 27, 20, 25. Got Sharkotic for 20. 20. Fire winning. And then we had Amy Couples.
So what time are you usually like trying to shoot for?
On the lives
Yeah.
for the fire drawings, normally I was doing them early, but as I gotten later and later, it's been easier for me to attend them because I don't have so many inbound customers and stuff like that. So normally I shoot from like 6:30 to 7:30 is when I try to normally do it. But sometimes I've been running late, like 8:30. But I will get them done if I'm in town. If I'm not in town, well then it's kind of hard for me to do a live without all my stuff that I use to do the live video feeds for the fire drawing. Now when I do regular lives, sometimes I go live in the morning, then like a couple hours later I go live again and stuff like that. So it all depends. So, but yeah, now Batwoman, she she was just on here a little while ago, but I know they've been handling a lot and stuff like that. So they weren't
100%.
able to stay on the channel too long and
Con-
stuff. So
Congrats to you guys tonight. No, for real. Like,
yeah,
if you
well
guys were in and you won, it was live and it was great. Congrats. This is
now
why
I can
we
get
do it. It's live. It's a real drawing. It's hard to find another channel that does it like Albert. So let's tune in. Let's do it again. Let's make it happen.
yes sir. So we'll see y'all later, guys. I've got some organizing and stuff I got to do because my goal is to build about 2,000 liters by Friday.
Oh, jeez.
I'm on track. I'm on track. So that's besides all the weights. Like not including all the weights that I've been breaking every day. And that's what I kind of showed y'all earlier, all the weights that were being broken. I'm doing my 2,000 liters on top. I'm setting a goal for myself to be able to make this happen besides the videos. So stay tuned for the video shorts of our casting tournament of the Habanero Classic we just did a few weeks ago. So posting that up. That's where Nick Myers, at 74 years old, broke the 700-foot mark. So he broke another world record. So
Oh, Nick, man, Nick. He's
Yep.
been around for a long time, man. I've known Nick for 15 plus years.
Roger
Glad
that.
to see it, man.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed. We'll talk to y'all later. Shark.Eric, go
Yeah.
check out his channel and his music. It'll keep you up tonight. It's good jams. Later, brother.
Thank you, bro. Later.